God, this feels good. Damn it. Gotta touch down. Let's see what these things can do.
The horn on the bus goes beep, 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 beep.
What, if they wanted to torture you, why'd they use the short version of the song?
This is the short version.
Oh yeah. The wipers on the bus go swish, swish, swish. The hobo on the bus goes heh, heh, heh. Come on, never should have fucked with me.
Stop! I've dreamed of this for so long! Your broken body. Give me strength! Worthy prey!
One more for the collection. No dimension can bind me. No dimension can bind me.
The bell on the bus goes ding, ding, ding. Ding, 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 ding. The bell on the bus goes ding, 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 all day long. The driver on the bus says, tickets, please. Tickets, please. Tickets, please. The driver on the bus says, tickets, please, all day long. The babies on the bus say wah wah wah, wah wah wah, wah wah wah. The babies on the bus say wah wah wah, all day long. The mummies on the bus say shh 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 shh. The mummies on the bus say shh shh shh, all day long.
This
Wheels of the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels of the bus go round and round, all day long. beep, 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 beep. The horn on the bus goes beep, 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 all day long. The bell on the bus goes ding, 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 ding. The bell on the bus goes ding, 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 all day long. The driver on the bus says tickets please, tickets please, tickets please. The driver on the bus says tickets please, all day long. The babies on the bus say wah wah wah, wah wah wah, wah wah wah. The babies on the bus say wah wah wah.
Come, let us return to my castle. We may plot our next steps in proper surrounds.
Johnny led Vlad back to his castle, which since his incarceration became a haven for frat parties and squatters. But the systematic impaling of trespassers would have to wait. Vlad was a man of his word, and was eager to provide intel that could aid in hobbling Satan's armies.
I bestow upon you the Stygian cold fire. I've brought you to this Inferno to teach you about the power I have granted you. Cold fire is an aura, which means you must activate the power and get close to an enemy before they will feel the cold embrace of the Stygian flames. Try it against these demons. While I understand your enthusiasm, you must use cold fire to defeat the enemies, not your weapons. While I understand your enthusiasm, you must use cold fire to defeat the enemies, not your weapons. While I understand your enthusiasm, you must use cold fire to defeat the enemies, not your weapons. While I understand your enthusiasm, you must use cold fire to defeat the enemies, not your weapons. While I understand your enthusiasm, you must use cold fire to defeat the enemies, not your weapons. While I understand your enthusiasm, you must use cold fire to defeat the enemies, not your weapons.
Running out of juice. Need to rest the wings.
While I understand your enthusiasm, you must use cold fire to defeat the enemies, not your weapons.
You wanna play too?
While I understand your enthusiasm, you must use cold fire to defeat the enemies, not your weapons. While I understand your enthusiasm, you must use cold fire to defeat the enemies, not your weapons. While I understand your enthusiasm, you must use cold fire to defeat the enemies, not your weapons. While I understand your enthusiasm, you must use cold fire to defeat the enemies, not your weapons. While I understand your enthusiasm, you must use cold fire to defeat the enemies, not your weapons. While I understand your enthusiasm, You must use cold fire to defeat the enemies, not your weapons.
Anyone else want a turn?
While I understand your enthusiasm, you must use cold fire to defeat the enemies, not your weapons. While I understand your enthusiasm, you must use cold fire to defeat the enemies, not your weapons. While I understand your enthusiasm, you must use cold fire to defeat the enemies, not your weapons. While I understand your enthusiasm, you must use cold fire to defeat the enemies, not your weapons. While I understand your enthusiasm, you must use cold fire to defeat the enemies, not your weapons. While I understand your enthusiasm, you must use cold fire to defeat the enemies, not your weapons. While I understand your enthusiasm, you must use cold fire to defeat the enemies, not your weapons. While I understand your enthusiasm, you must use cold fire to defeat the enemies, not your weapons. While I understand your enthusiasm, you must use cold fire to defeat the enemies, not your weapons. While I understand your enthusiasm, you must use cold fire to defeat the enemies, not your weapons. While I understand your enthusiasm, you must use cold fire to defeat the enemies, not your weapons.
That all you got?
While I understand your enthusiasm, you must use cold fire to defeat the enemies, not your weapons. While I understand your enthusiasm, you must use cold fire to defeat the enemies, not your weapons. Well done, my friend. Now here comes a dark inciter. Use your aura, then get close to him to take down his shields. From there, you can finish him off with your pistol.
Your soul is mine. Suffering. I shall wear your skin. Look at me. You're nothing but my plaything. God can't hear you in this place.
You've done it! Doesn't it feel good to watch an enemy burn?
Satan could have avoided all of this if he'd just listened.
I raided a Central office. Found information on where the president is being kept. Evidently, they've been trapped in some sort of soul crystal inside Satan's palace. Breaking in is an impossibility. Your best bet to save them is to continue to try to draw Satan out of his palace.
Lights up. William Shakespeare, humanity's greatest playwright, and hell's most diabolical purveyor of entertainment, looks on as a brave mortal on an Orphean quest enters. The bard's interest is piqued, and he looks to test his visitor's mettle. The masked tragedies were used to enemies cowering as they approached. But soon they realized that they faced a foe with courage and nobility, traits uncommon in the fires of perdition.
Running out of juice. down. Need to rest the wings. Damn it.
The inciting incident resolved. The time had come for rising action.
Need to rest the wings. Running out of juice. You think I'm scared of you?
The battle raged on below, and as bullets and blood flew, the bard arched a curious eyebrow. Could this mortal be the exact thing that Shakespeare needed?
This battle is far from over, mortal. Arise!
And now, Act 3! 3.
The conflict resolved, Shakespeare eagerly awaited meeting the champion that dispatched so many of his men. Undoubtedly, they were here for the bard's aid, and while happy endings were not a thing found in hell, Shakespeare always had a soft spot for comedies.
In the land of the living, William Shakespeare is regarded as one of the most prolific playwrights of all time. However, to the denizens of hell, the bard is seen in a far different light. After selling his soul for fame and adoration, Shakespeare served in hell as Satan's spy master general. In doing his duty, Shakespeare would punish the souls he was investigating by forcing them to perform in grotesque passion plays for Satan's amusement. But in a Twelfth Night-esque twist, Shakespeare found himself living a double life. While he projected an image of cruelty, his heart was as soft as Jezebel's. In secret, he would tutor her on the classics and act out the works of his mortal days. When Satan found out, he cast Shakespeare out of the palace, believing that the poet would be tormented by the populace of hell, far out of Jezebel's sight. But Satan had not counted on the bard's cunning. Embracing his persona of master torturer, Shakespeare and his followers, the tragedies, took root in the entertainment district, biding their time for revenge.
So Shakespeare called forth the Deus Ex Machina to bestow our protagonist with the arcane power of Force Stomp.